Hey boys and girls, today we are diving into the legal considerations you need to be aware of when starting a cafe business in Singapore. Now, starting a cafe can be an exciting venture, but it comes with its share of knowledge of the legal landscape. There are several steps you need to take to ensure that your cafe is compliant with the Singapore laws. From registration to licensing, there are several steps you need to take to ensure that your cafe is compliant with the laws of Singapore. So let's break down the process. First, you need to decide on the business structure. Most small cafes in Singapore operate either as a sole proprietorship, a partnership, a limited liability partnership, or a private limited company. Each structure has its own tax and legal obligations and implications. You can watch my earlier videos on the different business structures in Singapore. The links are below. Now, once you've decided on the structure, the next step is to register your business with the Accounting and Corporate Regulatory Authority. This can be done online through the BizFile website. You first have to reserve your name, and the registration process is quite straightforward. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you can receive the confirmation of the cafe name and the business registration number within a few hours. Now let's talk about licenses and permits. Running a cafe requires several specific licenses, which definitely includes the food shop license issued by the Singapore Food Agency. This license ensures that your premises meet hygiene and safety standards, including food handling practices, food storage, waste disposal, and if you are changing the use of the property, for example, if the existing property is a shop and you're changing it to a restaurant, or if the existing property is a restaurant and you want to change it to a cafe, you may need to apply, in fact, you will have to apply to the URA, the Urban Redevelopment Authority, for change of use. You may also need to apply to SCDF, Singapore Civil Defence Force, for fire permits or for permission to do minor addition or alteration of internal partitions. If you want to display any outdoor signs such as advertisements, directional signs, billboards, signboards, balloon signs, banners, you need to apply for a license from the BCA, Building and Construction Authority. If you are serving halal food, then of course you need to apply for a halal certification with MUIS, M-U-I-S. Now, finally, if you are serving alcohol, you need a liquor license which you can apply with the Singapore Police Force. If your cafe grows, notice that I use the word if because, most cafes do not grow. You might need to hire staff. It is essential to be aware of the Employment Act, which governs the relationship between employers and employees in Singapore. Ensure that your employment agreements are in compliance with the Act, which sets out the working hours, the salary, leave entitlements, and other benefits. Remember, it's also compulsory to contribute to your staff Central Provident Fund accounts. You should also be aware that MOM, the Ministry of Manpower, now requires you to issue this document. It's a standard template called Key Employment Terms. You can download it from the MOM website. Maintaining a safe environment for both employees and customers is also crucial for cafes. The Workplace Safety and Health Act outlines the responsibilities of employers in ensuring workplace safety. Regular safety audits and training sessions for your employees can help in maintaining high safety standards. This will protect your staff, your customers, and also avoid potential legal issues down the road. So to conclude, starting a cafe in Singapore is a rewarding journey, but it's essential to navigate the legal landscape carefully. By ensuring compliance with all relevant laws and regulations, you can focus on making great coffee and creating a wonderful experience for your customers instead of having to lim kopi. What is lim kopi? Lim kopi is a local Singapore slang for, you know, being investigated by authorities, having to go down and drink coffee. So thanks for watching this video on the legal considerations when setting up a cafe in Singapore.